So, Don Moody of handymanreality.com here, and I'm in a multi-tenant unit, which is kind of fun. As you can see, I'm behind the dryer, in the closet, in a cubby hole under the staircase, and look where all the plumbing is. Now I came in here looking for one shut off to turn off just the cold water to a faucet or to a line, so I could change a valve. And as we can see, we have two that are guaranteed heating, three actually, because we can see the recirculating valve and we see the geothermal. Wow, geothermal, slick kind of heating. And you see it comes up here and it travels off to likely another unit. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why it zoomed out like that or went out of focus. So we have some that are heating only. When a bulb valve is on, it will be in line, the handle will be in line with the pipe. When it's off, it will be 90 degrees against the pipe. I suspected that this might be the cold because there's a cold header right here. I was sorely mistaken. So I went to the top because there's a line coming out of the floor here, up here, and then I have a valve here. I have a mixing valve which tempers hot water, so I suspect they're using the geothermal for the domestic heating, and it's mighty hot water. So I turned this valve off thinking that would stop the cold water, but no, not really, even though I tried to drain everything. So then we have this line here going into the hot that again comes out of the floor behind what I thought originally was a cold, and I had no success there. So I turned off what should have been this and this, which should have turned off this mixing valve, shut off these lines, and I had to turn off this one, and I still had water coming out. So then I ended up pulling the heating, which is you actually pull out this breaker and it literally pulls out, so don't lose it. I shut off the two heating valves here because the third one wasn't really needed. They must have put one in for some reason that one was defective. Now it turns out that all are seeping. It surprises the heck out of me. I had everything turned off. This one here, the one above, the one below, and the two for the heating, as well as I turned off the geothermal, the power to the geothermal, so the recirculator pump turned off. And I still had water running. So this was mighty bizarre for me. The domestic hot and cold is mixed in with the heating somehow, and it was only after I turned off the heating that I was able to slow the water enough for me to do my job. And that is, I actually had every faucet in the house turned on, and I was on the second floor. So I had hoped that maybe the second floor had been plumbed high in this tree and that I could actually drain off the water lower, and then one of the lines would empty just because there was no water in the high up in the tree. But apparently maybe they plumbed it lower in the tree, so it just continued to feed. I suspect that this line here that comes off goes over here, goes up the wall, heads to probably a hose bib maybe on the outside sort of thing. And yeah, when I look at the lines coming from the upstairs, which appear to be the upstairs, either set could be. There's a set of colds over here, there's a set of colds up there, and there's a set of hots going straight up and a set of hots going up under the stairs. So likely the place is plumbed up through the ceiling and drops down to all of the devices. So now in the situation of a possible, say, a water break, which I don't suspect because this is plastic PEX piping. Plastic PEX piping is very durable and it takes quite a bit of abuse. It only is maybe a rubbing against a screw or something like that in the water as it vibrates that it might cause a problem and burst. But in that situation, it is impossible to turn this water off 100%. And that is the whole reason for the video. So this has been Don Moody of handymanreality.com. And yeah, there's my beautiful smiling face. You all have a great day now.